When my phone goes off with Ted, there's going to be one of two conversations. It's either going to be, oh my God, the wheels have fallen off, the engine's on fire, and I'm being surrounded by people with guns. Or it's like, we have just had the most amazing meeting that's opening up all these new opportunities. And I don't know which one it is until I hit that little green button.
MovieSweep actually began as a pub game, really, where you'd be sitting in a big circle and you'd name the name of the film and the actor. Al Pacino,
The Godfather,
Marlon Brando,
Apocalypse Now,
Dennis Hopper,
Easy Rider,
Jack Nicholson,
The Shining.
And you just go around, and if you didn't know the next name, you'd have to drink.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Pulp Fiction.
John Travolta.
Face Off.
Nicolas Cage.
MovieSweep the game is a really fresh and innovative take on conventional film trivia games.
Tell us all about MovieSweep.
MovieSweep is a very exciting film connections game app, which you can download right now. We have a deal with Samsung, which is amazing. Secondly, it combines two financial models. Thirdly, it's a connection game. So it's not a Trivial Pursuit game, which has not been done before. It's unique.
The way that Ted had described it to me, I knew that this was something that I'd not seen before. And taking into account, I've been in mobile games now since it started in the UK.
I love films. Ever since I was a kid. We had a Betamax video, which not a lot of people will remember, I'm sure. And we had 3 films.
My favourite film is Eraserhead.
A Matter of Life and Death.
My favourite film would be Fight Club.
Welcome to Fight Club.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
The Lord of the Rings trilogy.
This is Spinal Tap.
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
My favourite film, I'm embarrassed to say, is Mr. Megorium's Wonder Emporium.
Something big is going down. I want you to fill out the missing picture.
Investor meetings are tough. You get one shot at trying to get somebody interested in you. So the key thing you want to be thinking about before you even go in there is not so much what your product is, but why should somebody invest in this thing?
Gamifying movie purchasing. Because all of the films that you see in a particular sweep have an option, you have the option to then buy those. And that's a very strong sales revenue stream.
You do a movie sweep, it triggers your brain, you think about, oh, I haven't seen that film for 10 years, and you download it.
In-app purchasing, clues, pass, assists, round sweeper, time sweeper, and no doubt there'll be many more revenue streams generated through marketing, custom-made advertising, depending on the success of the app.
Kevin Costner.
I'm going to do a really clever one and say The Untouchables.
Sean Connery.
In which case I'll say In the Name of the Rose.
Christian Slater, because that's the only other person I know in it.
Interview with the Vampire.
Tom Cruise.
Top Gun.
Val Kilmer.
The Doors.
Oh, you win on that one, because I have not actually seen The Doors.
Investing as a shareholder in terms of our time and our resources seems like a logical thing to do. But it does require us to not only enjoy the excitement of the project, but also to believe that it will be a success.
Big bright orange screen says let's play. Brings people straight into the game. Swipe away, here we go.
The most important thing with designing apps is to keep it clean, keep it straightforward, easy to navigate, just really functional.
Underneath the sweep itself, you have the narrative, so you can check your progress as you're going through the game. Start as a runner, finish up as studio head.
I get asked, what is a gaffer? Well, we had to create a film that in 10 seconds gave an idea about what the gaffer does.
You had to get that idea across very succinctly. So you just pick up on a detail and make sure that it's sort of not rammed home, but it's very obvious as to what that little detail means.
We need a theme, a song.
It's basically done with chewing gum and goodwill. The reality is that I would love to have more money. I would love to sort of do big things at big shows and events and advertising. Instead, it's got to be PR, hustling, social media. These are the main ways that you can get your name out there.
My name is Ted Baybutt, and I am the MD of MovieSweep. One of the most memorable things of the pitching process was actually where I gave a talk or a pitch at Pocket Gamers Connect London. You had a panel from the industry. I gave my talk, I had my slides. It was all a very professional get-up. The problem is that in doing my pitch, I realised that having 2 broken hands meant that pretty much everybody was just looking at my hands as I was explaining MovieSweep.
Dreams of an entire planet are focused tonight.
My firm is a think tank in the City of London, and we're typically there where finance meets technology. And we just love new ideas, and the idea behind MovieSweep really inspired us.
I like to work with smaller independent developers. They they welcome advice from other parties, and they take advice on board. So I was looking forward to seeing how the concept would evolve.
We've just had a monumental amount of help with Samsung that it made sense to use them as a global platform.
The union with Samsung is, I think, going to be crucial. Obviously, it gives global distribution, but I think it also is an ideal partner.
Key areas to have in place, those would certainly include a shareholders agreement. I would also include IP protection, making sure you've got trademarks in place.
Apps are an interesting beast when it comes to intellectual property protection. There's no one pigeonhole that you can say, this is the right pigeonhole to put it in when you're trying to protect an app. Within MovieSweep, we've got this unique feature of the connections aspect of the game. And that's a clever point that gives it a unique selling point.
This is something that is very unique and actually has a lot of premise to grow into different versions as well.
Soccer Sweep is a really exciting idea to me. It's obviously using football players instead of actors.
Bollywood sweeps on the horizon.
American football sweep.
But now we've got the legwork done, it should be quite easy to migrate this concept over to a world of different sweeps.
Everything is about connections, if you will. So whether it's to look at films or sports or music, I think that the base format has a lot of future lives in it.
Oh, we're going to go for one more.
Dustin Hoffman,
Outbreak.
Morgan Freeman,
Shawshank Redemption.
Tim Robbins.
I've got one in my head right now, and I can't remember the name of the film, so you win.
MovieSweep is currently available on all Samsung devices, but we're really excited about the Samsung S7 and the Samsung S7 Edge. You can download MovieSweep right now. Right here, do it, come on, download it now!